welcome to a brand new episode of Sequel Rights, the podcast where we take a look at the franchises that make you go, they made how many of those? We give each and every sequel a fair trial. My name is Justin Camps, and I'm here with
Elizabeth Helly
and
Tyler Hymanson.
And we are here this week continuing on with the Anaconda versus Lake Placid franchise. What was we came up with what was the one that we came up with?
I thought you said it was
Snake Placid.
Snake Placid.
The
Yes.
Snake Placid universe.
The snake. I couldn't remember it in that moment. So Snake Placid. That's the official sequel rights.
Yes.
Sounds like your
conjoined franchise.
Snake
Plissken.
Yeah.
Yes.
Snake Placid.
And just in case everyone wants to know, this is our final stop in theatrical release land in the Snake Placid universe. We are now.
Oh no! It is 2025.
That's true. That's true.
For now, for quite some time, we'll be dipping into.
we'll be departing theatrical
Made
station.
for TV, baby.
Made for TV movies. But we are back this week. Last week we talked about Lake Placid. This week we're bouncing back to Anaconda with Anacondas, the hunt for the blood orchid.
No $sign. Sadly.
No $sign.
Or if you were in Latin America, it was known as Anaconda 2, the hunt for the blood orchid.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Just so people were clear, it's a sequel to Anaconda.
Well, here they were like, we're gonna go for the James Cameron.
The James
Yeah.
Anacondas.
Totally. But they just had to put a subtitle. So this one's out in theaters 2004. Quite the jump from last time.
Mm-hmm.
So we're excited to talk about that this week. But before we do, Eliz, where can people reach out?
Email us, sequelrights@gmail.com, or find us on Instagram, Blue Sky, Facebook, and YouTube at Sequel Rights.
And rate and review wherever you're listening. It helps other folks find us, and we appreciate it.
All right. Well, let's get into it. We don't want to hold back on Anacondas any longer. Here we go.
We're looking for the blood orchid. It holds the key to the fountain of youth, and it will make us rich.
Billionaires.
Yeah, baby.
We got problems. Holy.
Stop it. Ben?
Holy bloody hell. Anaconda.
This expedition is over.
I can't let you turn back now.
Anacondas, the hunt for the blood orchid.
Oh,
I can't believe they also licensed Jaws for the trailer, too.
they got that big studio money.
I was surprised that they even did it like in the movie, and then
Yeah.
also the trailer. Wow. Ugh.
That Sony Pictures Screen Gems dollar bills.
I guess. I mean, how much is it to do that compared to like?
Well, you're paying only the publishing, so
Oh, right. Okay.
it's like slightly cheaper.
Okay. Well, and does it matter that it was only for like 20 seconds? or
Yeah,
whatever?
everything matters.
Yeah. Okay.
Everything
But I mean, I'm
matters.
sure it was real expensive. For
Oh
the
yeah,
trailer.
yeah, for sure. My goodness. Okay.
But here we are, Anacondas, Hunt for the Blood Orchid. Like we said, let's see. The original one was out in, 97? Mm-hmm. This went all the way to 2004. I'm not sure why there was a sudden, you know what? Let's bring back Anaconda.
Must have been something
Like 8
else
years
that
later.
had recently, done well trying to come back.
And you know who we want to direct Anacondas? The director of Free Willy 2. Dwight Little.
Free Willy 2. Wait, what even was Free Willy 2? I can't even remember.
Dwight Little also directed Free Willy 2 and Halloween 4. Free Willy 2? Oh my gosh. I can't even remember.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm trying to read. I can't
Is
read
that the
fast
guy?
enough.
Is that the one with the guy from Tremors? No, he's in the first one.
Can't even read fast enough.
The third one is the Born to be Wailed. That's all I know. I can't remember what the second one is at all.
I can't even remember.
Oh.
You guys were like, our brains are melted by life.
Yeah.
Right now.
Oh, well.
Anacondas shares a release weekend with a movie that our co-host and beloved Justin Camps stars in as an extra.
Ooh.
Mr. 3000?
Yeah.
Oh! Hell yeah.
So you were not seeing Anaconda because you were definitely seeing
I
Mr.
was-
3000 to look for yourself.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say this is the movie that I famously have fallen asleep in the theater.
Oh, you did? Oh, my
I
God.
haven't like fully fallen asleep. Like I've nodded off sometimes and things, but this one I like fell asleep and like woke up and it was done.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, oopsies.
And it wasn't on purpose.
No, it's not on purpose.
Yeah.
And I will say the trend continued while watching it at home.
It was tough to pay attention, but yeah, I did not fall asleep.
2004 is an absolutely wild year for movies.
Man, I had fun with Mr. 3000.
Yeah.
That was a fun experience. And you can see me in the trailer even, I think.
I've never seen it. Sorry.
R.I.P.
I
Burn
watch
That.
all the other things that you have your name in. Okay.
My name's not in it. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right.
Just to go, I mean, this is an aside, but I just like it's an insane. The first Saw movie comes out. Princess Diaries 2 comes out. Kill Bill Volume 2 comes out. The first Grudge movie comes out. Team America World Police. Anchorman.
Great year for movies. Oh my God.
I Heart Huckabees, which I
boy.
feel like is Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow.
I just literally grabbed a bunch of DVDs and stuff from a friend of mine's house. And the boxes are right over there. And like half those movies you just listed
Yes.
are on DVD in those boxes.
Open Water,
Including Sky Captain.
Alien versus Predator,
Man.
Man on Fire, Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, The Catwoman,
This is a classic.
I, Robot.
This is a classic, college year.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, I think we only think
Cinderella
that it's
story.
classic
Oh,
because
'cause it was
when
at
we
the-
were young.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
This was like I was
You
a high
were in
school year.
college, and
I mean,
Tyler and I were
Anchorman
still in high school.
is
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
amazing. So I don't know. There's
Spider-Man
lots of good
2.
movies. Spider-Man 2. Famously hated by Tyler.
Yeah, that's right.
I didn't go to that many movies when I was in college because we all just had the University Village 3, where famously you could not wear sandals. You had to wear closed-toed shoes or you would lose them.
And that's the year that The Terminal came out, but also Dodgeball. Like, and I didn't think Dodgeball and
Dodgeball.
Anchorman came out in the same
That's
year.
crazy.
Oh my
What
gosh.
a year.
Okay, and Napoleon Dynamite.
Napoleon
must be,
Dynamite, yep.
Because I
my
saw
God.
there was one summer where I
What a
saw
year.
like Dodgeball and Napoleon Dynamite like 10 times in theaters. Like,
What a year for comedy.
Donnie Darko, Prisoner of Azkaban,
oh man.
Soul Plane,
There used to be movies, you guys.
There used to be
that-
movies.
that were good.
Shrek 2, Troy,
Shrek 2.
Van Helsing.
Oh boy.
Mean
Okay,
Girls.
now you're
Okay,
now
we
you're
must stop.
now you're going. Okay.
Yeah.
No, Mean Girls is good.
All right, so we got like a cold open situation.
Who here thought maybe this was the Shishama? Right in the beginning.
I did.
I certainly did. But it wasn't, sadly. I was like, oh shit, they're starting with the Shishama.
No. This whole movie, I think it opens on like island footage, so you already know. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
it takes place in Borneo, which
Borneo.
I did not know the location of. I realized
Did
because I
not.
was like,
I had to look it
oh,
up,
it's
too.
Asia.
No, Neo.
okay.
Yeah, because I was like, is this anywhere near where they were? No, it's not.
No.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
think
know.
I thought it was in Africa for some reason.
Yeah,
But it's not. It's definitely in
Totally
Asia.
different place.
It's a gigantic island.
So we get we get this cold open with some. What's the name of the tribe in this? The Lopax or something like that?
Yeah.
Something.
I don't know. Some tribal
snake boys.
tribal hunters that worship snakes, and they're out hunting. I believe a tiger in the
Yeah.
Yeah,
beginning
big CG tiger.
that jumps over one of them, and then ultimately one guy gets got by what we assume is
They get snaked.
the anaconda. They get snaked. You burnt. And then we travel all the way to the concrete jungle.
And well, we see like names.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I'm
right,
like,
we got
okay,
the-
who's in this movie?
We got the
And-
topography credits.
Oh yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh my God. If you want to know, this Anaconda 2, this Hunt for the Blood Orchid, answers the question of what if we made an ensemble cast movie of every person who played a bodyguard or some sort of random military guy in the background of some larger films.
Well, I was surprised because I am dumb and I didn't even know that Sally Richardson Whitfield was like an actress before, because she's like one of the lead creators of the Gilded Age and is like either a director or showrunner of that show Task right now.
Yeah.
But she's been like directing for a long time. I don't even know if she acts anymore at all, but she is like one of the main people for the Gilded Age. Like she does those little talks after the episodes or whatever, like, so I was like, oh, she was an actor? Which is probably what she's been hoping some idiot would say her whole life.
She's directed 4 episodes of The Gilded Age and is an executive producer.
Yeah, executive producer.
Executive producer on Task as well.
Yeah, so.
That's crazy.
Nominated for some Emmys and all sorts.
Absolutely, yeah. I thought she was like a historical expert. Like I thought that's why they hired her as an executive producer. Because in the little like podcasts and things, like she was always talking like as if she were the expert about the Gilded Age, like. And I thought she was a historian that they brought on as executive producer. Here she is, Anacondas.
Anacondas,
which is good for her, I guess. And then when we got to the and Morris Chestnut, I was like, Morris Chestnut is the and. Like we're in trouble here. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
This cast is funny. I feel like they were like they looked at the first one and was like, okay, we want to have kind of a similar type of people, but they all got to be hot in some way. Like these got to be like the hottest actors.
Yeah.
We don't want John Voight coming back for this. Everyone's got to be sexy.
Yeah.
In some way.
Even the snakes.
Even the snakes.
So yeah, we're in the boardroom and they're threatening Morris Chestnut, and then he's like, guess what?
He's like, what if I told you?
Yeah.
Look, we're going to take all your funding unless you tell us what you're actually working on. We didn't know what you were working on this whole time. We've been waiting for you to say something. That's why we're about to take your funding.
I think these people are the same people that invested in Megan. Hey, they never knew what they were working on either.
The Wexel Hall group. And Morris Chestnut's character is just like, Jack, hit him with tell him, okay?
Show him the bar graph that shows life goes infinity.
And then they tell us about this flower they've discovered called...
Number go up, baby.
They're like, have you heard of the Hayflick limit? And then a woman starts talking and they're all like, what the what? This lady knows words?
And I think she works for them. It's even like, why are they so surprised?
They look at her like, whoa, she knew that?
We should hire her to know more about the Gilded Age.
Seriously.
So fucked up.
The flower, the blood orchid, the scientific name is Perennia immortalis unobtainium, I think.
And
so James Cameron did influence
it. He was a hidden producer. Yeah.
So my favorite part about the scene is that they have bar graphs that basically show like it's
what if
infinite life,
the limit did
and then
not
it's just
exist?
like, hey, we can eliminate death, and then someone's like, that'll sell better than Viagra, and it's like, yeah, no shit.
Will it though? Will it?
Yeah, that's a good question.
At some point, we'll realize it's not fun to be alive forever, but it is fun to have lengthy boners.
That's right.
Boners for
everybody.
Boneris immortalis.
Smash cut 2.
Here we are in Borneo.
Looking for their Han Solo. Jinsu.
Yeah. They're like, we need a boat. It's raining and nobody wants to take us. Wham. And they find Captain Bill Johnson and his partner Tran Wu.
Yep.
Bill Johnson, played by Johnny Messner, who I've never heard of in my life.
Yep.
Maybe for good reason.
A lot of these people, I looked them up and they've just been on every TV show ever. Like every CSI, every SWAT, every
It's like they've
Law
been a
and
buff
Order.
guy with sunglasses for some reason.
A lot of them have been on Grey's.
Yeah.
And I did write down some that I thought were funny. What did I?
Yeah, Katie Strickland on Private Practice.
Yeah.
Dr. Charlotte King.
Nicholas Gonzalez, the guy who dies really quickly, the Latino guy. He is not a good doctor, but he knows the good doctor.
He's friends with.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they kind of, they find this guy who's like, whatever, he's ex-Marine or whatever, and he's like, I'll take you there, I don't care if it's raining, let's go, bitch. And they head out on this boat called the Bloody Mary.
There's a bunch of arguing about the routes, and then this guy, what's his name, Cole?
Yeah, Cole.
Cole pulls up like a a map that apparently is real
Computer.
because in the credits there was all sorts of like crediting these weather organizations,
okay.
and so it's a real map, and he evaluated the weather over the last 10 years and figured out the most
Because that's how the weather works.
optimal route. Well, yeah, this was like before climate change,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
everything
yeah.
was still pretty predictable back then. That's how it works, right? Yeah. So that's fun. The guy who the actor who plays Cole, Eugene Bird, is Justin. You're very familiar with his work because he is the voice of Officer Morales on Spidey and His Amazing Friends.
God. I was gonna say he's in Bones. I really like that show too.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
That's funny. Miles Morales.
No, not Miles.
Oh,
Officer
Officer
Morales.
Morales. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was gonna say. Yeah.
No, they're all like, I think they're
They're
little
like kids.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
I think the Bloody Mary is actually a cool looking boat. They spent some money. It has, has some character.
Yeah, it was. They talked. There's a very short, like 10-minute behind the scenes thing on the DVD that I purchased because I was like, I got.
Is this Shout Factory again?
No, it's just a regular ass.
Oh.
Luckily, you guys, the DVD allowed me to decide for myself if I wanted it to be full screen or widescreen.
Oh my god!
And I didn't have to flip it over.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
wow.
Oh, boy.
It wasn't one of those double-sided
Oh,
ones.
wow.
That's like old people speak.
Yeah.
But anyways, there's a special feature, and they talk about how they built the boat custom for the movie, and it was like, needed to be a certain design so that it wouldn't sway a lot in the wind, and so that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
They said they were inspired by some previous movies and stuff.
Yeah. It's a little bit more robust than the previous boat. Like he has like a little room and everything, and he's like, oh, the women can use my bedroom or whatever.
Yeah.
Like trying to be chivalrous. There are some unfortunate references and things like, they reference Madison Square Garden.
They do.
And how Cole wants to sit between Spike and Woody. And I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah.
Does he? Does he?
Yeah, wow.
Because
Cool friends.
Apparently Woody Allen didn't even get kicked out till 2013.
That's right.
Yet this is far after everything happened,
Yeah.
and society was still like, it's fine.
But his movies,
Art from the artist, even though all of his art is exactly like his real life.
I mean, I still feel like he had like a decent run after that. Where like, like Match Point, I think was
Point,
it was like
that was
the next
still,
year probably.
Yeah. I
Still
think
too
it didn't turn real bad till after Midnight in Paris.
yeah.
And then it didn't turn even worse after that until the documentary.
Yeah.
Which I of course watched.
Yeah.
Of course. So the boat is a little bit spacious. They got plenty of extra rooms, and there's even room for little monkey.
Little Monkey Kong.
Who is maybe the best actor in this movie.
I was
shocking.
I was gonna say, if you're gonna watch this, if you started this and you're like, I want to watch this movie before I watch this, you should do a drinking game, and you should drink every time
Monkey
it does
reaction.
a cutaway to the monkey.
I was gonna say this. I was like, I feel like that they just
so many
they
times.
just did a day where they just shot the monkey reactions, and then they're like they needed to rely on it so much.
They're like, look, we're not getting it from the real actors, and we paid for this monkey. Also, we need to pad out the timing a little bit.
But the monkey in the first couple scenes you see it, the first time it gets in danger and stuff, the facial reactions are incredible with what's actually happening. And then later it is all just reaction shots. But like that first time where he gets attacked by the anaconda, I was like, oh my God, like this monkey is like selling it.
It's just funny because like the first time, like we're getting all the monkey stuff, and like, we're with the monkey's getting chased by the anaconda. This makes sense. But like, further into the movie, you're like with all the human characters, and they'll cut to everyone like, oh shit, there's like an anaconda, and then also cut to the monkey, and you'd be like, oh right, the monkey's still with them, I guess.
Or every
like,
time someone's like about to die, the monkey's like, oh no,
Yeah,
he's like covering his mouth, like,
I can see there's an anaconda, you guys. You can't understand.
But I kept
me.
waiting for the monkey to come back and help save somebody. Like, but nothing.
No,
that never
he was too
happens.
busy doing takes.
Nope.
Yeah.
I think one of the last things we see before we go into the ending credits is like the monkey.
Yeah?
Like, oh wow, we survived. Yeah. It's very odd. But you would be
It's so expressive.
you would be toasted after doing the drinking game of
Yes, you would.
whenever you cut away to the monkey. You might It might not be safe. So maybe don't do that. But
No, the monkey's so expressive though. Like
Yeah.
all of the, the poor
monkey's great.
old Planet of the Apes people with those rubber masks, like wish that they could have emoted that much.
I'm trying to think of monkeys that we've had pop up in sequels. I feel like that there always is.
Well, there was a monkey in Air Buddies.
Yep.
Right.
Oh yeah, that monkey sucked.
Maybe it was the later Air.
No, it was in a few of them. Yeah,
It was the one where like
It was in the space one
there
at
was
least.
a circus at the harbor or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to know if this was like the same monkey from Friends. Or
That's
something.
what
I tried to look
I was
up
literally
where
just looking that up.
I
as we
tried
were
to find out
talking.
about the monkey, and there's nothing about it.
They
I
don't
wanted
even
to know
talk
where
about the
it
monkey
went.
in the special features either. They're
Oh,
just like,
lame.
it
It's
doesn't
like there
exist.
wasn't even a monkey in this movie.
Yeah, what monkey? Because it died. Yeah.
And then also when we get there, like, I mean, okay. They sort of tried to write, what's her name? What's the blonde lady's name? Sam. They tried to give her a little bit of, personality and things, but this movie is written by like 8 guys.
Yeah, they gave her
5 guys.
personality. They gave her a white shirt when it started to rain.
Yes, but the way that they write Gail is just like
pretty
so
bad.
cringe because, of course, women cannot support each other in the workplace. And so Gail just immediately is like, Sam sucks. She doesn't deserve to be here. Like, she treats her like shit. She insults her to her face and basically calls her a hoe. Like she implies that she's sleeping with the other guy, the
Oh, yeah.
professor. Like,
Well, that, and then like every single guy is hitting on her.
yes,
Like,
sure.
it's just like, really?
So I
Everyone?
think that maybe it was, I mean, I didn't look it up, but I'm guessing all the 5 men that wrote their screenplay were maybe white. And so they sort of tried to write a interesting woman, but they definitely didn't know how to write an interesting black woman. Because, yeah, she immediately just is like so petty, and she's like the prissy one as well, like, oh, the monkey, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that, whereas Sam's more like, pick me girl or whatever, like, I'm one of the guys.
One of the writers is Edward Neumeier from Starship Troopers.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
indeed.
did see that.
Guys, I have thrilling news.
What?
The animal trainer on this movie is Tim Williams, and his credits include Beethoven's Fourth, Air Bud, Seventh Inning Fetch.
Yes. Love it.
The raccoon.
All of the Air Buddies, but not the Friends.
All of the air.
All of the Air Buddies. Evan Almighty, Beverly Hills Chihuahua,
Wow. All right. Cool. Nice.
But we still don't know what monkey it was.
Hotel for
Yeah.
Dogs.
Maybe they don't live very long, so it's not like this
That
one
could
monkey
be.
did a bunch of other movies.
That could be. I don't know.
Hangover Part 2.
Oh wow. Oh yeah. There is a monkey.
Could be that. Monkey. Spooky Buddies. Treasure Buddies.
Wow.
And then his last credit, the CG Lady and the Tramp.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, did he like?
Wasn't terrible.
Wait, isn't it fully CG? There's no real animals.
It says Animal Coordinator Team Trusty.
I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
Maybe there were some real animals. I saw it. And
Or they
don't
just
remember.
do the mouths?
probably mocap. Yeah, they probably
Yeah, they
did
might have
some-
just done the mouths. I can't remember.
I
There
thought
was
it was
probably
like
s-
Lion King.
Well, I don't know. Not sure.
Oh, well.
I'd have to go back and watch.
Nobody watched that movie. I
did.
also remember they took the. I, so
But I
did
don't
I.
remember.
Remember they took out the Siamese cat song for
Oh,
some
yeah.
like jazzy Janelle Monáe situation,
right,
which
right.
like,
There's
okay,
like an
nice
intro-
try, but
there's like
also
an
it's like
intro
we're
song.
not gonna forget.
Yeah.
No matter how hard you want us to, we will never forget.
All right. So let's see. We're back on the water. We're kind of like, this is, I think the issue with this movie again, unfortunately, there's just not enough anaconda.
Not enough anaconda.
Not
the
enough.
one, the whole
movie's
first attack
called-
is actually a crocodile.
Yeah.
Yes. Which I was
Snake
going to say.
Placid.
I was going to say, Anaconda's already throwing down hard on the Lake Placid
Yes.
versus Anaconda
They
front.
are.
Yes.
That guy just jumped on top of it, spun around with it, and stabbed it to death, which
Yeah,
was pretty cool.
He rodeo rode it.
I don't know why we needed this scene, but
Hey, crocodile rodeo.
we just have to know that, Bill Johnson is a badass, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, not enough anaconda in Anacondas.
No, you see it going in the water a bunch and just kind of like slithering
was the
under
coolest part
water,
for me.
but
There's one shot that's in the trailer that I was like, that is cool and creepy. When they're like finally walking through the water and you see like it snaking between them from like an aerial shot.
Yes.
It looks cool, and you're like, that would be fucking, you don't know it's there, and it's like fucking gigantic in that scene. It looks like it looks bigger than it ever does in any of the other scenes.
Yeah.
And And this is the mostly CG one.
Another theme, another IMDb fact that I read about this movie is that this is the last movie that employs any sort of practical effect for the snakes whatsoever.
Great. Yeah, that's true because they do talk about how like the part where the snake's face is on fire, they're using like a puppet for that.
Yeah.
They do use some puppets for certain parts that they put like CG over.
Yeah.
Another theme that's been carried over from the first Anaconda movie is that no one who actually owns a boat is good at driving the boat.
No.
Because they just end up going over a waterfall because reasons?
Well, I don't know. The rudder got stuck. because Tran Wu was just driving into every single log in front of him. I don't know why.
Are you saying Asians are bad drivers?
No, I'm not. I'm just
Better
saying,
not be.
like, this guy was asleep at the wheel, maybe. Well, he
But he
hits,
wasn't. It's
that's true. He just goes like, it's flooded. Yeah. He hits like 3 logs before the captain wakes
Yeah.
up and goes like, huh? What's happening here? I guess they came up so quickly you couldn't maneuver fast enough in that boat.
I mean, I guess one thing I did like about the movie is that it was all like the bad guy was basically like in the crew the entire time, and we didn't have this whole dumb thing of picking up John Voight off the side of the river or whatever.
Obviously,
although after this happens, we see an old white drunk guy who has a gun, and they hint for like 5 minutes that we're doing it again.
No, they don't. That guy dies.
That guy dies.
No one even knows that he died.
In a super lame way.
He dies in a super lame, but there is a shot of him talking on the phone, making a threat and showing a gun.
Yes.
And going like, my wife is long gone.
Dude,
Bro.
it was...
My wife, she's like, what? Did you kill her or what the fuck? Like, why was he saying it?
I don't know, but it was kind of messed up that like clearly Bill and Tran are friends with this guy like Livingston or whatever, right? Because they say it's a friend for real, and then when they see the crashed boat, they're like, Tran is like, oh no, like he's like upset, like they're like upset that he crashed, and then. Like, yes, the guy was drinking while he was driving the boat, but they find the vodka bottle on the beach and immediately say, this asshole was just drinking and crashed his boat. But I'm like, how would you know that based on the fact that there's just a bottle on the beach?
Yeah.
Like, that could have been there for 10 years.
Yeah,
Like,
what's your
the
excuse?
asshole guy who ends up being the bad guy.
but still, I was like, that is so...
Yeah, what's your excuse? You just crashed your
But then
boat sober.
his friends don't defend him. They're
No.
just like,
Yeah, he was drunk.
He probably wasn't. Yeah, they probably knew he was drunk.
I guess. And still, I'm just like, how you're
He
a
crashed it.
scientist. A preponderance of the evidence
Yeah.
does not automatically like mean that you think he crashed the boat because he was drunk just because you see a bottle on the beach. It wasn't even like in the boat next to his body or something, you know?
And I do like that he crashed it so hard that it blows up.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, so that they could see it from far away.
I guess like right as he gets pulled off the boat, he puts it in full throttle.
Yeah,
throttle
they did.
forward.
Yeah. They purposely show him like trying to hold onto the thing as the anaconda's pulling him away.
Incredible.
Oh gosh, do you think that evil guy actor? Do you think he looked like Nicholas Hoult?
Yeah, he
'Cause
looked like a shitty Nicholas
It
Hoult.
was bothering me the entire movie, and also Simone didn't agree with me, but she was watching, and I was like, "That guy looks like Nicholas Hoult."
Nope.
She was like, "Nope."
Perennial never guest said that aloud.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, we've already watched him in Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. Apparently, yeah.
Oh, we did.
According to his,
Was he like
Wikipedia.
generic military guy number 8?
He was Captain Graham.
So yes, is what you're saying to me.
Captain Crackers?
Captain. And he's in other sequels that you never know. We might. Get to.
We also get Chekhov's lava Batu spider, which I then immediately just assumed to call the Labubu spider
Labubu
for the rest
spider,
of the
yes.
time. Yeah.
Well, half of this movie, I was like, is this a Lost movie? Is that the same spider from
That was
Lost?
Nikki and Paolo. Oh my god!
I was like, is that the Nikki and Paolo spider?
Oh my god!
I think yes.
And then they
actually.
build a raft later?
Yeah.
That looks a lot like the raft from Lost.
I mean, I don't think that it can't be the same, even though it's fictional. I think this is a real spider, but it doesn't actually have these powers. And the Nikki and Paolo spider made everyone else think you were dead, whereas this one, like, everyone knew he wasn't dead, but he just couldn't move. And even the guy originally
sounded
says
like
that
the
like
same thing,
it'll
though.
freeze you for 2 days, but like
Isn't that what
does
happened?
sound
With,
like the
isn't
same
that what
thing.
happened with them though? They
no, they like fully die. Like
they were buried alive.
I know, but I mean they are like imperceptibly alive.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
they didn't have a pulse.
Yeah. Where
see what you're
she
saying.
could clearly tell he was alive, but then he gets eaten by the snake. So
They're like, why are you acting all dumb?
yeah. What is the Nikki and Paolo spider? I can see you looking it
I'm
up.
trying to look it up. It just says a venomous spider. I don't know in this Wikipedia.
okay. Gotta look
Lindelof,
on Lostpedia. What's wrong with you?
Well,
Lindelof,
I
come
thought
on
it
the
would
pod.
just come up right away.
Oh my god. You'll be like, that's the girl that accosted me in a lobby at South by Southwest
On
at the
Lostpedia-
premiere of Mrs. Davis.
and he'd be like, and that's the man who asks questions every year at Comic-Con.
It says it's get out of here. It says it's a Medusa spider.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense because it would freeze you.
Lastrodectus regina. Yeah.
Yeah.
It turned them into stone.
So this is the Labubu spider.
Sounds very similar situation. So that's why I just thought that was really funny.
Yeah, I mean, their spider was more of like a Romeo and Juliet type, like
Yeah.
we're gonna make everyone think we're dead thing. Whereas
Yeah.
this is just clearly like you're frozen, and
It did lead to one of the, potentially. I mean, I wish it looked cooler, but I was like, I guess that would be a really horrifying death. I like when it's like scary for him when it's happening, but then when everyone else looks over and sees his legs just going like in the distance, I was like, that looks goofy.
But then I was like, oh, that's why he's the ant because he dies pretty early.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
even though he's like one of the most famous.
God, speaking of that, this is one of those movies where I was watching it on a little bit of a timeline. Maybe I watched it right before this recording. And when that part was happening, and I looked down and I was like, how the fuck is there 40 minutes left in this movie?
yeah, I know.
It's like they crashed the boat in like the first 20.
Yeah, there's a voting off the island joke, which
Yeah.
made me look up when Survivor started. In
2001.
2000.
2000. All
yeah.
right.
There's also a lot of, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh my
there's
God. Can you
hear me now?
Yeah, but do you think that was after the?
Nope.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
No,
Yeah, it was
before?
definitely. No, it was definitely after.
the
It was
thing.
definitely
It
Okay.
had to have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so.
Still, Verizon should have sued them or asked for promotional consideration.
They probably
Because
they
those
probably
sat
paid him.
phones,
They probably
didn't
paid him.
want them to be like being like it doesn't work.
Yeah. It says that series of commercials ran from 2002 to 2011. So
Oh my
there you
God.
go. 2004 would have been
Before
right
the
in
guy
height.
left and went to T-Mobile or
Yeah.
whatever.
Sprint. Yeah, that would have been like right in the height of the. Can you hear me now?
Okay. Yeah.
Probably on the fucking Super Bowl and everything.
God.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Now, if any young people are listening, they also have no idea what we're talking about now. They're not listening, but. So we introduced the concept of the mating ball.
The mating ball. Oh, you know what? Yeah, the mating ball is messed up. So we find out that there's multiple
There's multiple snakes.
snakes. Ready?
Another one. You said that there wouldn't be another one for mine.
There wouldn't.
But there is.
Unless
what?
it's mating season.
So you tell me there's some snake orgy out in the jungle?
Yes. Yes,
Yes,
there is.
yes, there is.
I thought of a terrible dad joke earlier
Okay.
while we're in this whole mating thing. I was like, if they brought Owen Wilson back for this one, he would have to be like, man, Borneo is making me so horny, yo. Yeah, see?
Canceled.
He would have said
Yikes.
that. He would have said that.
I do believe he would have said that. So, this also, oh wait, I tried to look up how do snakes mate, but then I also looked up when did Woody Allen stop going to Knicks games. So that is gone.
You're like, I got
I was gonna
Oddly
read
related.
I was gonna read the thing. Oh, okay. So this is like from AI, right? But because I was like, what? Where's like, do snakes have like a reproductive organ? Where is it? You know, like, would they really mate in a ball like this? So apparently, female snake releases a scent to attract the males. The male find it and find a receptive female. The male then rubs his chin on the back of the female's head or crawl over her body. Then there's ritualistic fighting where all the male snakes fight each other for dominance.
Okay.
Then if the female's receptive, she raises her tail. Then the male wraps his tail around hers, aligning their cloacas, which is their reproductive
sure.
organ. And they're aligned. Then the male inserts one of
aligned.
his paired hemipenes into the female's cloaca to transfer sperm.
I think it's cloaca.
Oh, really? How do you know that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Cloaca Waka Flame.
Then they have extended contact and they remain locked together for hours or even a couple of days during which time they remain mostly still. So not in a giant squirming ball.
Sounds relaxing.
Then the hemipanes have spines or hooks to help the male stay attached to the female during the process.
I would stay still as
Then
well.
they separate. If some female snakes can store sperm for extended periods and can choose when to allow it to fertilize their eggs. So, the body has ways of stopping things like that if the female doesn't want it.
Oh, boy.
That's fun.
Yikes. Yikes.
Don't cancel me. That's a joke to some old ass senator.
Yeah.
I was hoping
Snakes' right to choose.
The snakes have the right to choose, but we
Do not.
I was kind of hoping like that when we get to see the mating balls, since I assume we were going to see it, that
Yeah,
it was
you-
actually
you
more
freak.
like a real ball.
Oh.
And it was
It
like
kind of was.
it
was like in a grotto
it was
of
like
some
a
sort.
pit.
In a
It was like
grotto.
a pit of
There was light
This is like a
jazz
pit of
playing.
just a pit of snakes. Yeah, they're rolling all around.
It was under.
I wanted the ball to roll after them like Indiana Jones.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay,
Snakes. Why did it have to be horny snakes?
Why? Why?
Wild. So yeah, I skipped totally forward off all that, but
Yeah.
they
That's
talk
fine.
about the mating ball, so it becomes a Chekhov's mating ball, and we do
Yes.
see it toward the end. But yeah, there's lots of arguing and subterfuge about are we going back? People have died now. We should leave. No, we should still get the snake.
Too much
I'll pay
talking.
you
Too much
money to
talking.
not take everybody back and the whole thing, and yeah.
Too much talking, not enough snakes.
Snakes. Yeah, and at least in this one, it is clear how there's going to be money at the end of this. Where an
Yes.
anaconda was just like, no, we get the snake
Nat
alive.
Geo.
Step 2, profit. It's like, wait a
Yeah.
minute, we're missing a step.
Now, Eliz, I think this was you maybe in the first movie episode where you were, guessing that we might get an explanation about the snakes.
Yeah, it's
And
a
we-
totally different one.
I mean, it's a totally different snake, but we do get an explanation for why they're so big in this one.
Yes.
That's right.
Because they're eating the blood orchid, and we learn that, we know anacondas grow until they die, so now they're not dying as early, so that's why they're
So now they
bigger.
grow bigger.
Yeah. But, I wasn't saying that about the anaconda. I was saying that about the crocodile from Placid.
that's true. That's
so the
true.
jury
Fine,
is
all
still
right.
out.
We don't know. We don't know what's up with that.
Maybe crossover in the Snake Placid universe, it's all blood orchids. Oops,
Oh
all
my
orchids.
gosh. Oops, all orchids.
That would be amazing.
So apparently the blood orchid is real and does look kind of like this,
Yes.
but it has no...
But it doesn't do anything.
Thanks to the IMDb trivia for pointing out it has no actual magical properties.
Yes.
It's funny. There's a deleted scene. There's a whole deleted sequence in the on the DVD of them being like, "I think that's the blood orchid" off the ship, and then they zoom in with the camera and they're like, "Oh no, it's yellow," but it's also some other extremely rare flower. We have to go out and collect it. So they go out and they walk out there, and like while they're collecting it, the two captain guys like go off and they find like. I don't know, like a water buffalo that looks horribly twisted up and killed, and also like a snake skin.
Oh, they find that at some point.
They
don't
do? I don't think so. Because
Oh.
I mean,
Don't find the
'cause-
skin. They find.
Oh,
like,
they find the
sharp
dead
snake.
snake.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
well,
you're
this
right.
is yeah.
That
and
sounds like a good scene.
it was.
Yeah.
It was a decent scene, but
Yeah.
it makes them aware of the anaconda like way before
Oh,
anything
too.
happens. Like
Oh.
before that first guy dies, they already
yeah.
know. The captain already knows like there's an anaconda out there, and he's like, "Don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
I'll pay you money not to tell anyone."
Oh boy. Well, and there's like
A lot of people throwing money around.
Yeah.
I understand
I'll pay you
that
myself.
Yeah.
Don't worry
just
about
said that it's clear how they'll make money from this, but there is still like some question marks before the profit because
It is clearer.
in the beginning they say like at some point they say that you would need 50 flowers to get
Yeah.
1 ounce of the medicine, and they also say that they're pretty sure you'll have to take the pill every single day.
Yep.
And yet they never really say how they're gonna replicate this flower
It's
or
2004.
replant it.
Cloning's real. We cloned that sheep. We solved it.
That's right.
But and then at
The end.
later
The
at
end.
the end when he's like, put the flowers in, she's just ripping them off the wall and putting
Yeah,
them
yeah,
in a
yeah.
backpack. Like you can't regrow it if you're doing that. Like
I don't know. That's true. The scene where they're like sampling this other flower, she's very delicately like cutting.
yeah,
it
or you
with
would
her
need like
shears and-
you would probably need to get the roots. And
Yes.
these are like hanging vines, which they don't even get near anywhere to. Yeah. Anyway, I overthinking it. Of course.
Guys, this guy at the end is desperate.
Elis,
okay?
they're scientists.
Yeah, they're like somewhere on the scale of the alien Romulan or alien whatever Covenant scientists.
Yes. Which, again, brilliant move on Alien Earth. I guess I won't spoil it too much, but to have a plausible excuse of why these adults are so curious about things that are so dangerous. Ooh, what's this? Let me stick my head in there.
Yeah.
I wanted to give everyone like an example of some of the acting in this movie.
Ooh, okay.
How are we going to show
Other
photos?
than the monkey.
How are we going to show photos of this monkey?
Especially from Johnny Messner. He has like multiple scenes where he has to like give all this exposition about the anaconda. And this one I thought was the funniest.
How big do they get?
That was the biggest one I've ever seen by far. A freak of nature. The odds of running into another one that size are astronomical.
And I love that he sounds like fucking giddy in this sequence. And like listen to the change of tone literally like the very next sentence that happens. Okay, let me play the first one again just so you can hear how fucking excited he is.
How big do they get?
That was the biggest one I've ever seen by far. A freak of nature. By far. The odds of running into another one that size are astronomical.
And then this happens.
Yeah, but how do we know that the one that got bitten is not going to come after us?
It takes some weeks to digest. You like that? He'll be sleeping it off for a while.
He's like, he like changes like, they're never gonna, that guy's gonna be in his body for fucking years.
Also,
I've never seen one that big.
Is it correct?
It's like excited like a toddler.
Like, we'll never fucking see anything like this again. He's gonna be in his body for years.
Is it right to say that the odds are astronomical? Wouldn't you say that the odds are astronomically low? Or the chance or the odds? Like, maybe I don't know enough about betting to know the right. But it doesn't sound
this
right.
This guy sounds smart. I think
to
he's
my
right.
ear to say the odds were astronomical. That to me makes it sound like there's a very good chance, not a low chance. But
yeah, I don't know.
Because high odds.
You're right. The odds
are maybe that's what he meant, because they do indeed see another snake quite soon.
High odds are good,
That's
right?
true,
And low odds are bad.
You're right.
Yeah.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. That bumped me even in the movie when I heard it, but.
The acting bumped me.
So you watched the DVD, right?
Yeah.
Tyler, how did you watch the movie?
I rented it on a Fruit TV.
Oh, wow. You are like...
You didn't watch the Roku channel?
So willing to pay money. I did use the Roku channel. And unfortunately, the commercials were just like not that funny. There was a bunch of British Airways. I got a couple of Prop 50 things, but yeah, they were pretty standard.
I will say the DVD, before you even get to the menu, there's trailers.
Ooh,
and so
I love DVD
the folks
trailers.
at
They're
Sony,
a time capsule.
The folks at Sony think, hey, this person's watching Anacondas, you know what movies they might like?
Scorpion King.
Are we there yet?
Oh.
With Ice Cube. Or, because it's Ice Cube, obviously.
Yep.
Or they might also want to watch Hitch. Those were the two, and Kevin James.
Yeah.
Those were the two. And it's funny, I watched that trailer for Hitch, and I was like, oh my God, like I remember all these things from this trailer. Like I've never seen the movie.
Yeah.
But like the fucking trailer all the time. I just think that's really funny. They didn't put like a trailer for Anaconda.
I mean, well, we do in this movie get a sly reference where he's
yes.
I heard about, he said like, I think my friend was on a crew
film
that
crew,
they went
yeah.
to the Amazon and everybody died or whatever
Everyone
from
got
Anacondas.
eaten.
Yeah. So, haha.
I know they said the Wikipedia says it's a standalone sequel, but that's not entirely true.
Referential.
What else? I have other hilarious clips I can play if you guys want.
I like hilarious clips. No,
I did think Katie Strickland's accent was really funny for.
It was the funniest accent on offer, and I think that's a disappointment for a sequel in this franchise.
Yeah, it's just like heavy Southern accent.
At least one person needs to speak like an absolute lunatic.
And
that will come back. I almost guarantee.
Her character, I guess, was okay because at least like she never really reciprocated anything from these dudes except the captain guy. There was kind of something between them, but it never like goes over the top. And the guy who was trying to hit on her, she was like, no, thank you. And she turns on him and everything. But I did like her screaming because it was so uncinematic.
Yeah,
you know, like it was not like Scream Queen. Like she was not like doing that super high pitched thing. She was like screaming for real in ways that logically made sense for a person to scream in that situation, which really shocked me.
Yeah. No, I do think the first moment when that first guy, the medic or whatever, like gets killed by the snake, I thought all their reactions to like seeing that there was a fucking giant snake just eating their friend was like pretty genuine.
Pretty good.
And I was like, this is great. It reminded me of the Lake Placid, like, oh fuck, there's a bear and now there's a fucking crocodile. What? Yeah. It reminded me of that. But here we go. I got a couple other random things I can play.
If he was eaten by the snake, then why
Listen!
If he was eaten by the snake, then why? Okay, sorry, yeah.
Listen.
Oh, here. This is the other one that like almost made me spit out my drink. It's in the final sequence. In the final sequence, Jack, also gets bit by the same spider, and he's like having some troubles trying to get help, and this happens.
Give me your hand.
He's like,
Give me your hand.
give me your hand.
He does.
Sounds like he went to say, give me your hand, and then like, I don't know, a shit started coming out.
Give me your hand.
I can't stop pooping. Like, why does he sound like that?
Give me your hand.
I mean,
He
does get like a villain movie villain death where like they actually do try to help him and they're trying to be compassionate, but he falls.
Then he falls into the snake ball.
Yeah, the mating ball.
Something else to mate with. Here we go.
Yeah, he gets crunched by a bunch of snake bumping and grinding.
But yeah, I think in general, too many people survive in this one. Yeah,
Way too many people survive, and especially because so many of them are so annoying.
Yes.
So many of them deserve to die.
They're not even that famous. Like they're not J-Lo.
When what's his face when his backpack got like bit, I was just like, no, like just I wish that he died.
Oh, when Cole dies, and then they're like trying to revive him, like he's the like everyone's favorite person.
Yeah,
they're like,
so annoying the entire time. He
but
was
they're
being
like,
annoying.
oh my god, no, Cole, please.
He was just like bitching and complaining about everything, and then every single time he kept bringing up Woody Allen again. So I think by the end of the movie we were supposed to like him, but I never came back.
No, I was like, let him die.
Fuck that guy. He wants to sit next to Woody Allen.
Yeah.
Well, I think clearly whoever wrote the script was like, this is the comedy relief guy. Everyone's gonna love him.
Yeah.
He sucked.
Well, yeah, that's what I agree, but like, I just think that's probably what they thought. So they're gonna be like, we can't kill him. He's the funniest one.
Do you think like there's an alternate universe where the first movie absolutely struck gold with their cast of like so many just a murderer's row of people, and do you think they thought we'll do it again this time? We'll find a bunch of young folks and they will be giant movie stars after this. They were wrong.
Yeah, I do think that this was a case of like they're gonna try to spend a bunch of money on CG because it has advanced, but it's still expensive.
Yep.
And so we need to cut costs on the actors.
We can't quite have a boat go over a waterfall.
It went over the water. I thought that was crazy because I was like, it's not gonna crash because how are they gonna keep going? But no, they
goes right over.
Crashed that damn boat.
It shows one of the worst CGIs I've ever seen, and then it cuts to like a fairly good practical shot of them like dropping a boat into actual water.
They did say that was the most complicated shot of the whole movie.
Sure.
They shot like so they shot a lot in Fiji, but they shot that waterfall stuff in New Zealand, I guess. Because that's where they found the perfect.
Yeah. Speaking of, it's just like you look at the CG in this movie, and it's like I think all of the Lord of the Rings had come out at this point.
Yeah.
We talk about Lost, right? And it all looked so Lost-like that I was like, maybe this was filmed at that same damn ranch in Hawaii where they do Jurassic Park and all Lost. Right. But then it's like pretty much all shot in Fiji, and in the beginning when they were in the boardroom they had Fiji water as well, I noticed. So
and the other interesting thing from the which I was like from the behind the scenes is the director Dwight Little said that he shot like unlike the people in the first movie, I shot like hours and hours on film, like of real anacondas in Los Angeles, and I tried to put as much as that into the movie as possible. So I don't. He's like, I'm not going to tell you where it is, but the goal is that hopefully it blends in. You don't know. So I don't know if like maybe some of
like
those
the Jon Favreau thing.
yeah. It's like maybe some of those shots of like the tail going through the water was like real. I don't know, but they did talk about how they were like they were kind of like, have you ever seen a real anaconda's face? Like it kind of looks a little stupid. So like we had to modify the face to make it look a little scarier than it really does. So they looked at other snakes to like kind of like, they weren't trying to make it look like some superpowered monster snake, but they just kind of like sharpened the features to make it a little scary.
Yeah, and apparently there aren't even any anacondas in Asia. Like the closest would be a cobra, apparently, according to.
Why change the location? I don't know.
Because they probably got a big old fat chunk of cash for going to Fiji.
Yeah, I suppose.
It is a little bit of a derpy boy.
Yeah, see? Its eyes are popping out. It's
they look
not,
cute.
Yeah, they were just like, it doesn't look fearsome or anything, really.
The other thing that reminded me of Lost is that the raft that they eventually make looks a lot like the Walt raft, you know? Like, so I was like, oh my gosh, here we
Also,
go.
the CEO's name is Dennis Arndt, the director, or the cast member, and I was like, that's close to Arnst.
No, it's Arst. There's no
whatever.
N.
It's close.
ARZT. Arst.
I was definitely thinking of Lost the second that spider was introduced, though.
You would. You're a famous Nikki and Paolo lover.
Apologists.
Yeah.
They were fun.
They had diamonds.
That episode is great. I mean, I don't know. At the end, like almost half of the group survives, and they get away with one of the blood orchids.
They do.
Oh, I didn't even know. God,
yeah, they do.
That. And then there's like some horrible rock song at the end of the movie.
Oh boy, yeah.
And did you see I was watching it on Roku to kind of get the different audio clips that I was pulling.
Oh.
And like it was really hard. Like it would not let me watch the credits. You have to like press, like on my computer I had to like press pause and then go back to watch it.
I got confused because there was a thing on the top that said like back, or it said watch the credits, and I thought I had to click that thing, but you just have to press the back button on the Roku like remote. So then I don't know what it would be on your computer.
On the
or
computer,
whatever,
like I could not get it to get rid of that like watch next thing.
Oh, okay.
Just, like,
it tried to play B movie for me next, and I was like, oh hell no.
They were like, hey,
another animal film for you?
Yeah, I guess.
Totally unrelated.
I was going to make a joke about New York comedians and underage partners, but
oh boy. Well,
are you glad to be back from the Riyadh Comedy
Festival?
Festival?
Yeah. Biad. They're decent enough to give us a nice explosion with these snakes. And then I did enjoy at the very end, like they shoot the snakes with a flare, it explodes. There's there's a snake
everywhere.
Yeah, there's a snake orgy. And there's one last snake that's like, I'm going to come up and get you. And then something falls and crushes it.
Yeah.
Which also like, just let these snakes fuck. Like, what are we doing?
Oh yeah, and there's you guys are talking about Alien, and this does happen too.
Over here, bitch!
Yeah.
Yeah, she does do
Over
that.
here,
I thought of that too. Boy. Well,
I think that's it.
It's a happy ending. She's now very wealthy in the crater of the Gilded Age.
Yeah.
That's right.
Which has higher
And they
ratings
all
every
live
episode, apparently.
forever and ever and ever.
She now knows Carrie Coon, okay?
Yes.
Into the future they live.
I would say, how many gilded snakes would you get?
Oh, hey, that's not bad. How many gilded snakes? Is that your actual rating?
Yes,
Or
it
the
is.
boo-boo spiders.
Yeah. Oh, the boo-boo spiders. Let's do
spiders?
the boo-boo
Okay, fine.
spiders.
I'm gonna have to give this three Labubu spiders.
Boo boo boo.
I mean, it's like, yeah, okay, we're still in the theatrical film, and so like
Barely.
they still have some decent money. I do
Yeah.
feel like, the CG did not really look good, and they talk a lot about it in the special features, like, oh my god, it's so incredible, CG is so far advanced now, blah 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 blah. And it's just like there's so many.
With you pointing out that Lord of the Rings is already done.
Yeah.
Like, that's just not what?
There's so many shots where like it felt like, I don't know, did the director not know how to shoot a scene where there was going to be a CG thing? Because like that first death where the snake comes like diagonally or like, I don't know, perpendicularly across the river, and it just looks like, what is even happening here? A lot of those scenes just look really inert and weird. Like, and when when that one guy dies in the cave too, it's like just looked like super weird and floating.
Yeah, it looks bad.
Nothing good there, but I do like a couple of the underwater sequences. Like I said, that shot where we see the snake underwater going between everyone. Otherwise, yeah, this is just a miss. I never will understand, and maybe it's a budget thing or whatever, but I'm like, these movies where it's like, you want to see the snake killing people. That's all I want. I want there to be maybe one person left.
Well, and in this one, he doesn't even. It mostly when it kills people, it just bites them or bite their head off. Like, he really only they only really wrapped around that one guy, and then he didn't even die.
Yeah.
Didn't even make sense why he needed CPR.
Yeah. I don't know.
And then they hung the other guy like a piñata.
Yeah. Terrible. So I don't know. It's just not great. I'm not surprised I fell asleep.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to give this. Boy, I'll say 3 Labubu spiders. I really wanted to say 2. I am concerned for the journey that we have signed ourselves up for, much like a boat down the Amazon.
Don E. Fauntleroy is coming to save the day.
No,
I didn't even go. I'll say 3 also. Labubu spiders.
Oh God.
I will just say that I think there's room for the upcoming TV movies to be so bad that they're fun.
I think that's correct. I think that this movie is not bad enough to be fun.
It's just boring.
It's pretty boring.
Yeah.
All the discussions are boring and the acting is boring.
Yeah.
And, they talk about how it was like you have to be invested in the characters, but the characters are all flat and boring. So,
well, except for the monkey.
Yeah, right. The monkey. I did worry if it might. I thought it died, to be honest.
I did too. I thought it died multiple times.
And then it showed up again, going like, I'm still here.
You know what? I am looking at this. I am feeling better about the next Anaconda movie.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, don't spoil it.
I will not.
But there's
So
hope.
it's direct to TV next? It's not direct to like home video?
Well, do we want to talk about what we're doing next?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
So
or do we got any predictions, I guess?
Okay, well, yeah, well, okay, let's do predictions about the next Anaconda movie.
Well, first, is it Anaconda next or is it Lake Placid next?
Back to Lake Placid.
Okay. Well, what's the next Anaconda called?
The next Anaconda is called Anaconda 3 Offspring. So now we got to deal with not only big ones, but maybe baby ones. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
So some of those snakes successful. They had successful cloaca docking.
This was the mating season. You're right. So maybe this will directly tie into Anacondas.
Do you think the kid snakes will be all right?
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Will they talk? That's what we want to know. Is this like an Air Buddies situation where they're going to talk?
No.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just going to be the same kind of thing, but I am curious what the setup, like what is going to bring all these white people to the Amazon?
Do you think that they figured out that the snakes eat the blood orchids and they're like, we could milk the snakes?
We could milk the snakes.
Can you though? I did not mention any nipples when I was reading about
the blood orchid straight from the teat. That's hilarious.
Okay, so the next one though is actually Lake Placid.
The next one's actually Lake Placid 2. That's all.
That's all? Okay.
And that's in 2007.
And we will finally find out if I was wrong or right about any connective tissue.
Anything about where this crocodile came from.
Yes.
I can't wait to find out.
I don't even mind being wrong. I'm just kind of like, I want to hold out hope.
But yeah, we're going straight into made for television land.
I will say that some of the Tremors made for TV ones had some fun.
They were made for home video though, like Blockbuster era, because this was much earlier, that those Tremors were coming out. I think all the way up until the Jamie Kennedy time, they were, made for like rental stores.
I will say that all the Lake Placid movies, I think except for the most recent one, I don't know if it's the same bundle that you bought, Tyler, but they do have like all the home video releases or the ones you can buy online say that they're unrated.
Ooh.
But I don't know if the ones that are streaming on Tubi or whatever are the unrated ones or the ones that were on TV. I have no idea.
We'll have to find out.
We'll have to find out if there's differences. But can't wait.
I can tell you that it has a running time of 1 hour and 28 minutes.
Perfect.
Oh, great.
Perfect. Love it.
Downright merciful.
All right, well, I think that's going to bring us to the end of our episode on Anacondas, The Hunt for the Blood Orchid. We'll be back next time with Lake Placid 2. But in the meantime, where can people reach us?
Send us your feedback and questions to sequelrights@gmail.com or find us on Blue Sky, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Sequel Rights.
And rate and review wherever listening. 5 stars goes a long way to help other people find us upriver, which is a perennial problem in the Snake Placid universe.
And before we go, we got to leave you guys with an AI song. You know, it's mating season out there for Anacondas this week. And you know what? The snakes are in love, and this is what the song is about. Can't wait for you guys to hear it. Take a listen and enjoy this power ballad. It's so great. So great. We'll see you guys next time for Lake Placid 2.
Down in the jungle, the rain is falling slow. Two lovers entwined where the orchids grow. Their bodies shimmer in the tropical heat, but danger's crawling through the leaves at their feet. Science and greed came floating by with cameras and dreams of never saying goodbye. But nature's got a rhythm you can't control. It's a hiss and a squeeze with a heart and a soul. Snakes in love, all they wanna do is fuck, but these humans won't let them do it. Trying to steal the orchid while they get to it. Deep in the hollow, their eyes shine green. The sweetest lovers you've ever seen. But Sam and Gail just had to tread where scales and passion made their bed. Every heartbeat, every coil, every moonlit moment spoiled by boats and traps and greedy hands who never learned the jungle's plan. Snakes in love, all they wanna do is fuck, but these humans won't let them do it. Trying to steal the orchid while they get to it. Oh, evolution's got a song, and they've been singing all along. But we can't hear it through our fear. We cut it short year after year. So when you see those lovers fight underneath that blood-red light, just remember they just need space to wrap around in sweet embrace. Snakes in love, all they wanna do is fuck, but these humans won't let them do it. Trying to steal the orchid while they get to it. Let the orchids bloom, let the rivers run, let the snakes make love till the morning sun. We're all chasing life, we're all afraid to die, but the jungle's got love. We just don't know